So in case y'all didn't know, this isn't even a review that was supposed to be brought to fruition by me because I had absolutely no plans on buying this figure. Now that being said, y'all better go ahead and get this video a thumbs up because this is for y'all specifically. Just a friendly reminder from your boy Animated Heroes, don't forget to check out my boys at Sculptimo Toys for the best figures, best prices, and fastest shipping if you guys haven't already. Let's get into it. My initial plan was to actually buy the Superman, Batman, and all the other figures except for this one, but when I went into Target, the guy told me that they weren't even supposed to be released until the 19th, so he didn't allow me to check out with anything, man. Basically, I approached him and this is what I got from him.
Stupid, I'm not gonna let you get the chance.
Now, when I posted what happened on Instagram yesterday, everybody was commenting, go back, do the self-checkout. I mean, I got messages and everything. And y'all don't understand, man. I live in Texas. People still here. Like, the only places that really have self-checkout here is Walmart. And my Walmart don't got these. So there was no luck for me. But I decided to try today. Went back in there, picked it up. I looked around to see if there was somebody who I figured might sell it to me. And I found a girl that was cool enough to let this piece right here go. They put everybody else up, man. Batman was gone. Superman was gone. Green Lantern was gone. Like, they put them all back in the bag, so I couldn't get them. But they left her out, and I guess this was God's plan. So that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at Harley Quinn, starting with that sexy packaging. Now for that sexy packaging, of course, we got the window package where you can see the figure and the accessories with the card in the back. I love that. DC Multiverse right here at the bottom. Harley Quinn, ages 12 and up. MCFarlane toys at the top. 22 points of articulation. Nothing going on this side. Nothing really going on this side. It just says Harley Quinn Classic. Nothing much on the bottom, just the stuff that nobody cares about. And of course, on the back, you got this awesome, huge version of the card, which I love that. I'm probably going to cut that out and keep it. And then at the bottom, you got a couple of more figures in the wave, except for the Birds of Prey Harley. I don't know why they put that on there, but I'm assuming it's going to be one that's releasing soon. So, not much going on with the sexy packaging. It's meh, but hey, there it is. Now, straight out of the packaging, we got Amazon Harley, and I just got to say, unlike most people, I only have one issue with this figure, and that's this. These for the feet. That's a no-go. MCFarlane, don't do that again. Please don't do that again. But other than that, I mean, a lot of people were complaining about the face. I mean, it does look like she kind of just smoked a good joint, but that's all right. It looks good. The paint's good. The detail's good. It looks just like her in her classic costume. She got the good nalgas, so I'm not complaining, man. Like, this figure is dope in terms of how it looks. Now, articulation and all that, we'll get into that in just a sec. But off of first glance, I mean, it's done pretty well. I don't see very many paint defects like what I saw with some of the My Hero Academia figures. But I don't see too much that I can say negative in terms of how it looks and the paint. So that being said, let's go ahead and put her back and see how tall she stands. Now, in terms of height to the top of her head, Queen Harley does stand right at about 7 inches, which is kind of scary because some of the figures I want to pose her next to are about that height. So that means she's probably going to be out of scale, but we'll find that out in just a sec. Articulation-wise, this is where the fun factor in this figure actually comes in. She can look up about that much, and since her eyes look like they're kind of looking up, it actually makes it look better. I dig that. She does look down, but only about that much, so it's very hindered looking down. It still kind of looks like she's looking forward, but as far as her head movement goes, she can tilt all the way, and I'm very cool with that. She can turn it all the way around. She does have a butterfly joint, but it doesn't work on the red side very much. I think I need to heat it up, but as you guys can see, it does move back and forth, and it's not like the most effective, but it does work. She does have bicep swivel and double jointed elbows. Hasbro, take notes. Her hands, I believe, are on a ball peg. As you guys can see, they move back and forth, and you can move them around with a little bit of hindrance right here, as to be expected. She does have a diaphragm joint. Not the most effective, but it is there. and I'm cool with that. She leans back about that much. She doesn't really lean forward. Most of it's going to come out of the waist right here. As you guys can see, that's where she gets most of her bend from. And it does turn left and right. The more you do it, the better it works. Now, I will say I do still recommend heating this up because McFarlane figures, these waist pieces always come extremely tight and they make me fear that I'm going to break the figure once I start turning it. Now, once again, gets down to her legs. She does have a built-in thigh swivel, kind of. Don't turn that too much because I do feel like it'll break. It works on the black side. Once again, it doesn't work on the red side. I don't know why. But her foot goes out about that much, or her leg rather, goes out about that much. She can do the splits very freaking well, so I'm satisfied with that. She does have double jointed knees and now down to this ugly joint at the foot. It's ugly, but it works. Her foot goes down about that much. Her foot goes up about that much. That's a lot more than I was expecting. But anyway, yeah, she does have ankle rocker, but you have to wiggle this joint around and it becomes a pain in the ass to do. And she does have a freaking toe hinge. I'm cool with that. And as you guys can see, she can break her toes. So yeah, articulation wise, these 22 points of articulation are definitely effective, and I gotta compliment McFarlane for that one. In terms of accessories, it's not really too much more I could have asked for. As you guys can see, she comes with one pair of hands, and that's just the ones that come on her in the packaging. She comes with her hammer, which I'm very glad that they did. And the detail on this is really nice. That's one thing I will say. The sculpt, paint, and detail all done very well. And like, if you look at the wraps around it, it actually looks like it's dirty. It's not just a solid color white. So the fact that they went that extra mile to paint this up and make it look nice, that makes me happy. McFarlane did a good job on that. She also comes with her signature bang gun, which shoots somebody after the bang comes out. And I mean, looks nice. It's only 2 or 3 colors, but it does look nice. I'm glad that they included this. She does also come with a stand, which I think every McFarlane figure comes with. And it's just a black stand that you can put on the base of her foot. And then lastly, she comes with this card where, she looking thick. I love this card. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I'm definitely keeping it. So that's pretty much all she comes with in terms of accessories, but it's still effective. Everything works, so I can't complain. Now, in case you want to know who's the queen of all height in Harley Quinn figures, here's your answer. Here she is standing next to the SH Figure Arts Suicide Squad Harley, the SH Figure Arts Injustice Harley, the DC Icons Classic Outfit Harley, the DC Bombshells Harley, and then, of course, we don't even want to talk about that one. But, yeah, anyway, I thought the DC Bombshells was tall when I got it, but now we have this one that even towers over her. And now next up, here she is standing next to some of the figures I thought I was going to be able to pose her with. But clearly, once again, McFarlane was like, psych, you thought. She's not going to fit in scale with any of these characters because she is way too tall. Now this right here is how you know that McFarlane just out here doing stuff in terms of making figures. They don't consider the size at all. How in the hell is she standing just about eye to eye with Peely from Fortnite and All Might? Something ain't right here. McFarlane, I'm going to need y'all to do a little bit more research in the back office. Now, other than looking like a DC Icons on steroids, I'm cool with this figure. I can say McFarlane did a great job. I don't like the ankles, but that's it. That and the height. McFarlane, come on, y'all. Y'all got to keep y'all's figures off the growth pills. We can't be doing this. Like, there is no balance whatsoever in terms of how figures scale with one another. And this just makes me wonder how tall the Batman, the Superman, and all of them are going to be. Because, like, I had Superman in hand. I didn't really get to look at it, nor Batman. I didn't get to see how they'll scale with her. So that's what I really want to know the most. Because, like, I feel like if they were to make a Joker figure to go with this one, he's damn near going to have to be 8 inches for it to look like the two look as a pair together. Because, man, this figure is freaking huge. And I'm not complaining. I mean, it's just a different scale, but I just don't see any balance in terms of how McFarlane scales their figures. Like, some of them are tall, some of them are small, and it's like, wait a minute, what the hell's going on here? But overall, aesthetically, I mean, the figure's great, the articulation's great, the paint's great, sculpt's great. I have no complaints in that whatsoever. It's just The height, that's the only issue I have with this figure, and the ugly ankles. But yeah, that being said, if you like Harley Quinn, it's a great figure. Go get it. And even though Harley Quinn is bae, she is my favorite female character from comic books, period. I promise this opinion is not biased. I can guarantee you that. This is a great figure. So go pick it up if you need an extra Harley Quinn. If you don't like the size, of course, go get the DC Icons. But anyway, that is my review of the MCFarlane DC Collectibles Harley Quinn. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If so, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Make sure to hit that bell icon so you'll know whenever I upload more content. And follow me on everything you see listed in the description below. As always, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.